Last Thursday night, before the Senate Republicans won the vote to begin the debate on a budget blueprint, the senator from Missouri, Josh Hawley, was on the fence about voting yes because of his concerns about how Medicaid could fare in the reconciliation process. The president assured Josh that the House, who has jurisdiction over Medicaid, would not cut Medicaid benefits.
The other day we come out here and there was a big old groundhog sitting right here.
He said it twice. Under any circumstances, Medicaid benefits would not be cut. The president also added that he would not sign a cut to Medicaid benefits. And that makes me feel so much better because the president would not lie about something so important to so many Americans, especially my mom. I just hope that DOJ can find $880 billion of waste, fraud, and abuse in the Health Safety Net program, like they always said they would, and all our worries will be over. It has been 46 days that we've had a helper for Mom, and we actually have a total of 3 helpers. We have Amanda, who is through the week, and then we have Misty on the weekends, and then we have Crystal, who fills in when one of the girls can't, do their hours. So that's great. And so it takes 4 women to keep this one intact. And happy and safe and everything. So it definitely takes a village. And we got the walking in today. I put that up front, of course. I sat in the back, in the courtyard back here, and they come around. And they were on a different subject every time they came around. And you never knew what they were going to be talking about next. And just completely avoided me. I mean, it was like I wasn't even there. And I was like, this is so wonderful. I mean, her and Amanda are best friends, and she's just lovely. And the other girls are just they love helping Mom. They love being here with Mom. I don't get it. I don't know why they like her so much.
Smart aleck.
I know why. You're a fun lady. You're a neat lady. Matter of fact, I was talking to, you remember Mary Ramsey, lived across the street?
Oh, yeah.
And she had 2 boys and a girl. And I had talked to her daughter on Facebook, and Carol. She said that your mom was the coolest mom ever. Tell me about your week. You had a couple of things happen.
Well, and during the day and everything, it's great. I have Amanda, and, she's very good, helpful, and everything, and we practice stuff. I have a problem when she leaves. After she leaves and stuff, everything becomes hard. It's hard for me to go to the bathroom. It's hard for me to go to the bedroom, go to the kitchen ordeal, and I'll get turned around. Sometimes it'll take me a half an hour to get to the bathroom, and can't understand it, why I'm being that way, and, why all this is seeming to be so bad. And, and like the other night, I felt like I got outside.
You did get outside.
But I got out in the hallway, and these 2 ladies that live here, they helped me back in to my room or my apartment. And Ariana stayed until I got ready for bed. And, it was just awful, to have to do that, or for that to happen, to get out and not know where I'm at and stuff, And I'm not crazy, it's just, I can't see, I'm blind, and I'm not picking up quick enough, I feel like, on what I'm supposed to be doing, or how to do, how to get where I'm supposed to get to. That's my biggest problem. Everything else has gotten better except for me learning to get where I need to go.
You don't realize that that's your exterior, door. That worries me. And what happens is you do well during the day. It could be that because of your age and you having, some dementia, that you could be having sundowners, and you get confused. And I mean, there's no real explanation for that, why you get right up and you seem like you're, she gets right up from her chair and she follows the table just like I showed in the video, and she grabs the balls and then she grabs the ropes over here and then she goes right to the bathroom. I mean, me and Amanda sat here and watched her a while ago do it. Hallucinating a lot lately, and that's something that she did in the beginning. And when she started seeing a neurologist and he asked her, do these hallucinations scare you? And at that point they hadn't. Basically she was just seeing little people, dancing around, and she would see them dancing and she just thought they were cute and funny, so she
watch them a while and go back to sleep.
Yeah, and go back to sleep. With REM sleep disorder, her brain, like normal people, we can have these dreams and we don't act them out because mom doesn't have that natural capability, and she acts out her dreams. And so the medication helps with that. And in the beginning she was having a lot of hallucinations and a lot of REM sleep disorder, and she was getting out of the bed. And when we used to share a house, when we lived together, when she first got sick, I got a baby monitor in my bedroom, and the one in hers, so therefore I was able to hear her. If she fell out of bed, it would wake me up, or if she was talking in her sleep, and if she was afraid or whatever, I'd always get up and go check on her. And sometimes she would just trying to be getting out of her bed, and she'd be talking and reaching out and doing things, and I would just try to help her do those things without waking her up and scaring her. And then eventually she'd go back to sleep, or I'd just wake her up. I'd just punch her right in the nose, and then I'd be like, I didn't do it.
She didn't do that.
I wouldn't live to tell about it, would I?
No.
Okay, yeah. I'd go boop, and she'd do the Three Stooges, and she'd block it. So yeah. But she would do that a lot early on. And so she's kind of doing that now, and she's, she's saying some kind of funny stuff to Amanda one morning whenever Amanda come in to get her up, and so Amanda was looking around the house trying to find what she was talking about and couldn't, and realized that, and I told Amanda, I said, well, these are, they're hallucinations, or she's coming out of a dream, and it's real to her. And the one time that I remember that she had a dream that scared her, she was yelling in the middle of the night, and I ran over to her bedroom, and she was pointing at the double doors and the French doors and saying, we got to get out of here. There's a fire. We got to get out of here, And I was like, no, there's no fire. And it really scared her. Could be. I mean, I don't know. And everybody in the world is mad at us,
Mm-hmm.
Even the Australians are mad at us.
What do we do to them?
Well, they're just the tariffs, and I don't think they've been mad at us. Last time they were mad at us was in the 70s when we told them we'd go metric too, and didn't. They should have known, I mean, this country was built on passive aggressiveness, So yeah, if mom loses her helpers, we will have to go private pay and pay the helpers out of pocket, which, I guess the good thing about all of this disruption in the economy, with the tariffs and stuff, that President Trump says that we will all be filthy rich and we, won't even know how to spend it.
Right.
You don't believe him? What?
No, I don't believe him.
Well, that's what he says, and he is the president, so.
Well, he is full of it.
Well, that's what he says, and we're supposed to all just grin and bear it, and it will be fruitful in the end, I guess you'd say. I don't know, but whatever happens, happens. We can only, work with what we got. had a storage unit industry boom. I mean, we have just had these storage units going up everywhere, and people buy a surplus amount of goods, they rent these storage units, and now they have all this stuff. So forget about Walmart and Costco and Sam's and Amazon and Temu, or however you say it. People are just going to be opening up their doors at these storage units, and these are going to be the new strip malls. I mean, you're going to go do your shopping at these storage units because they are going to be the ones with all the goods. What's going to happen is after they've sold all their goods, then we're going to have all these empty storage units or a surplus of affordable housing. So just make sure you put an egress window in and plumbing and a couple of outlets, and everything's going to be fine. And then we can, just put some rugs down and some pillows and some whatever else we got that we find, that the rich people throw out on their lawns and we go pick up. That's what we'll be. That's going to be really weird because you'll have a garage door. Will be your garage door. But everybody can hang out. Be one big nice community. Have your garage door open and you can get your little grill and we can all share, hot dogs, and at least we got something to look forward to. I hope everybody...
And try not to look forward to the sheds.
They're sheds. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, I can live in...
That's what they are.
They are. I mean, we've lived in mobile homes.
Yeah.
Starting out, and then, that mobile home that Dad got, we were living in, because he was a cheapskate.
Go stay with him a while.
I wanted to go stay with him a while, and he got this mobile home, which he had a good job and made good money, but he just so tight. And he got this mobile home in this mobile home park, and the damn thing had mushrooms growing in the bathroom between the bathtub and the carpet. It had carpet in the bathroom. So not only did I have to clean the house, I had to be a farmer. It grew its own food. I should have planted some corn in there. Oh gosh, so I don't have any trouble living, without shit. So I can do it. I don't have to have a bunch. We can grow our own food, and we can. I got chickens already. Grow my own food, and I can dig. I got a tractor. I can dig a pond and put some fish in it, and we got fins and feathers. We can grow potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can be a farmer. We'll work it out. We won't be living in a storage unit.
Really?
Oh, no. All right. Well, folks, y'all have a good week, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.